Hello everyone, welcome back to the Drive Guide. Today I don't really have a video review for you, but instead we're going to be taking a look at the 2017 Mazda 3. Now this is a car that has been in my family for exactly a year now. We've put just under 25,000 kilometers, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to share our experience with living with the car, what's gone wrong with it, what we still think about it a year after. So let's jump in, let's have a look. So one of the biggest questions you can ask a new car buyer is, if they had to go out and buy their car again, would they? And for me, the answer is a resounding yes. I still enjoy driving this car. I still think it's a great looking car, and I still think it's great value for money. The one problem that I have had with this car is the tire pressure monitoring system. It seems to go off when nothing is apparently wrong with the tires. I always check them to see that nothing is wrong with the pressures and there's no difference between the four of them. So yeah, the system might be faulty, but it's never compelled me enough to take it in to get it fixed, because it's such a small problem. Every time you get in, you can just hit the button and then the system corrects itself, so it's not exactly a big deal. In the 25,000 kilometers since owning this car, we have taken it to its 3 scheduled services at the 8,000, 16,000 and 24,000 mark, and the total of that came to exactly $445.19. Other things to point out, I do still love the gearbox. I still think it's the best feature of this car. Yeah, the engine isn't outrageously powerful. It's definitely not fast, but I don't think it needs to be. All it needs to do is give you enough oomph to merge onto the highway and overtake someone if need be, and it does all of those things very well. The only time the lack of power may be an issue is if you were driving up a hill whilst you have your cruise control set, the needle will slowly pitch down and you would have to change gear, but that is certainly not the end of the world. And when I park up this car, I still like looking back at it. I still think it is one of the best looking cars in its class and for its price. One thing that I do want to point out to you, however, is that if you buy this car brand new, do what you can to get some kind of protection near the door handles and the door seals. As you can see, they are quite scratched up. It's the typical wear and tear of getting in and out of a car, but I've never seen something that's been affected this badly this quickly. So if you are buying new, that's one thing I would highly recommend to you. I still do think the Mazda 3 is a brilliant example of a driver's car. All the inputs that you send through the gear stick, the throttle, the steering wheel respond in such a way that I don't think is easily found in this segment of car. A year later, I still love this thing. So after owning this car for a year, I can confidently say that if you were planning to buy a 2017 or even a 2018 Mazda 3, you will be satisfied with your purchase. I know that our family has been. This mid-level spec GS with the manual gearbox offers everything that we could really want. But there is one regret I have with getting this car. This car is really what started me off with everything that I've done with YouTube so far. And Mazda was actually the first manufacturer to give me access to their press vehicles. And they gave me a CX-9, a CX-5, an MX-5 that all came in their signature Soul Red color. And I love that color so much that if I was forced to buy a brand new Mazda 3 GS with a manual gearbox, it wouldn't be this one. It would come in red. Thank you so much for taking the time to watching this short video, and I hope to see you again on the Drive Guide.